Hello, I'm Dominic, and this is my first video for the Review Crew 100, and I'm going to start doing reviews on Friday nights. Well, to start my review off, and to start my video off on this channel, I talk about the 2010 film Kick-Ass, directed by Matthew Vaughn, starring Aaron Johnson, Nicolas Cage, and McLovin. This film asks a lot of questions, and also answers a lot of questions. You know, it asks, why has anybody ever tried to be a superhero? And it kind of answers that too, because, you know, it's kind of next to impossible. I wouldn't like to say almost impossible, but I mean, Hit Girl and Big Daddy do a spectacular job. They're not really superheroes. They're just more like vigilantes, kind of like Charles Bronson from Death Wish, but even cooler. But it pretty much takes place of a high school kid who is played by Aaron Johnson, who pretty much, you know, big comic book nerd, loves comic books, loves superheroes, and one day he tries to put on a mask and try it himself. It's actually really cool. And how he ends up, you know, meeting up with Big Daddy and Hit Girl through the end. And then, of course, you have Red Mist. But Kick-Ass actually becomes a big YouTube sensation and is plastered all over the internet and all over the news. Well, Big Daddy and Hit Girl are more like pretty much knocking off mob members, pretty much taking on the New York Mafia. But they're really quiet about it. You know, nobody knows who they are. And Red Mist is a superhero who comes up about halfway through the film. And how they all interact. But it asks a lot of questions and answers a lot. Like, why is everybody wearing Paris helmet and nobody wants to be Spider-Man? That was never really answered. Just another question upon that. But to go a little more into the review, I thought this film was very well directed. I thought Matthew Vaughn did a spectacular job directing this film, along with the acting. Like Aaron Johnson, I thought he did a spectacular job in this film, playing Kick-Ass. I thought he did a spectacular job along with McLovin. I actually like McLovin in this movie. It was an action film. It's like an action comedy, I guess you could say. It's funny moments to it. I thought he actually did a really good job in this. Along with Nicolas Cage. I mean, Nicolas Cage, in my opinion, is a great actor. He does actually a spectacular job in all his films. Maria Rooney, she plays his love interest, Kick-Ass's love interest in the film, like his girlfriend, was love interest, his girlfriend throughout the film. And I thought she did a really good job in this film, actually. I really liked her in this. Actually. I thought she did a spectacular job, along with Chloe Grace Moretz, I think that's pronounced her name. She plays Hit Girl. She also played in Let Me In. I think she's a spectacular actress, especially for a young kid. I think she does a spectacular job in this film. And I definitely have to say, Hit Girl is definitely one of my favorite characters in the film. She just kind of like just messes everybody up throughout the entire movie. I definitely have to say she's probably the most badass person in this movie. But it's pretty much how Hit Girl and Big Daddy are trying to take down the mom. Kick-Ass is trying to be a superhero, and Red Mist just kind of falls into it. But I don't want to get too much more into this because then I don't want to get too many spoilers away. But I definitely have to say, this is a great movie in my opinion. Definitely one of the better comic book adapted films I've seen. I'm not going to say it's the best comic book adapted film, but definitely one of the better ones. So I'm definitely going to have to give my rating for this film a 10 out of 10. I love this movie so much. I actually watched the movie like 4 days in a row when I got it. Definitely a great film to check out. I thought the writing was genius because it kind of brings on a new film that was always kind of, the idea was always there, but nobody actually, you know, thought to write about it. And I thought it was so spectacularly written on how you have everyday life combined with this world where it's not there, but it's just like you have your villains and your bad guys in everyday life, but you don't really have anybody trying to stop them and take the law in their own hands. It's sort of like a vigilante hero type way, which I thought it was really well written and takes a new spin on the vigilante thing and also a new spin on superhero movies. Well, that was my review for Kick-Ass. I give it a 10 out of 10 stars. I hope you like this video. Please leave your comments below and tell me what you think. And also check out my other channel, Movie Man 2117, where I upload numerous videos a week, and I'll also be uploading videos on this channel every Friday. So I hope you like my review, and until next time.